everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to my 25 Days of Craftmas series. During this series, I'm going to show you how to make these 25 Christmas projects using your Cricut. And I'll also share the SVG files I used to make all the projects for free, so you can make them too. Last week, I shared a variety of Christmas countdown projects, so if you missed any of those, be sure to check them out. This week, it's all about quick and easy projects. The projects I'll share can be made in about 15 minutes or less. It's day 12 and today I'm showing you how to make this oven mitt gift set. This is such a cute and inexpensive gift idea because everything can be found at the dollar store. And it's so quick and easy to make. I've created 4 different Christmas designs you can use to customize the oven mitt. It's a great gift for family, friends, and neighbors. Now let's go take a look at the supply list and get started. For this project, you'll need an oven mitt, some heat transfer vinyl, a weeding tool, a heat source like an iron, a heat press, or easy press, and then you'll also need a baking mix, a spatula, some ribbon, and of course, your Cricut, a cutting mat, and the cut file. So grab your supplies and head over to your computer. The first thing we need to do is grab the SVG file we'll be using for this project. You can get it for free on my blog at burtonavenue.com. I keep all the SVG files for the projects I make and share in my free SVG library. These files will work with all kinds of cutting machines and they're free to everyone. Once you're on my site, just click on Free SVG Files and then Free SVG Library. You will need a password to get into the library, and there are instructions on the screen if you need to get one. For this project, we'll be using the cut file called Christmas Baking Designs BA1828. To find it, you can either click on Craftmas 2021 and go to date 12, or you can use your browser search and just type in 1828. Once you've found that file, go ahead and click on the link and the files will be downloaded onto your computer. So I'm going to show you how to set up and cut your designs in Cricut Design Space. If you're not sure how to unzip and import the designs into Cricut Design Space, be sure to check out my step-by-step tutorial. So this is what the designs will look like when you import them onto your Canvas screen. So the first thing we're going to do is ungroup the designs so we can resize them individually. So you'll just right click and choose ungroup, and that will just break them all apart. The next thing we're going to do is resize them so that they will fit on the oven mitt. And to do that, I'm going to create a rectangle that is the same size as my oven mitt so I can resize the designs. So I'm going to click on Shapes and then choose Square. And then I'm going to go up and unlock the padlock and put in the dimensions of my oven mitt. Now this is just the area on the oven mitt where the vinyl could go. And I'm going to change it to 6 1/4 inches wide by 6 inches tall. So now that represents the area where the vinyl could go on the oven mitt. And I'm just going to click on Arrange and then choose Send to Back. And then you can just pick whichever design you want to work with and drag it onto the rectangle, and then you can drag on these arrows to resize the design. So you can just resize all the different designs so that they'll fit on your oven mitt. Now I'm just going to cut one design right now, so I'm going to delete these other 3, and I can also delete the rectangle. So now I'm just left with this one design that I'm going to cut. And since everything is one piece, which you'll see over here, we don't even have to attach the design. So we can just click on the green Make It button. And next you'll be taken to this screen, and this is just going to show you what the design is going to look like on the cutting mat. And since we're going to be cutting this design out of heat transfer vinyl, we need to go over here and click on this mirror slider. And that will reverse the design so that it will work with our heat transfer vinyl. If everything looks good, you can click on the green Continue button. Make sure that your Cricut is turned on, and then you'll be taken to this screen. Be sure that your dial is set to iron on, and then you'll notice this little warning is just telling us that the mirror needs to be turned on which it is, and that we need to load our material with the shiny side facing down. And that's all we need to do in Cricut Design Space, so now we can go load our cutting mat. So place your piece of heat transfer vinyl on your cutting mat with the shiny side facing down. Load it into your Cricut by pressing the up and down arrow button. When your Cricut is ready to cut, you'll see the C button light up. Press that and the machine will begin cutting. When everything has been cut, you can press the up and down arrow button again to unload your mat. Remove the vinyl from the cutting mat and trim away any unused portion of the vinyl. Weed away the excess vinyl from around the design. Start in the corner and use a weeding tool to separate the vinyl from the clear carrier sheet. Keep pulling up on the vinyl until you have removed all the excess from around your design. You can use your weeding tool to help you remove the vinyl from inside of the letters. Once you removed all the excess vinyl, you can flip over your design to see what it will look like. Grab your oven mitt and place the vinyl on top of that. Adjust the design so it's straight and centered. You can use a ruler if you want, but I just kind of eyed it. Now use your heat source to apply pressure to the design. You'll want to follow the manufacturer's directions for heat and time. Once you've applied even pressure to the entire design, you can carefully remove the carrier sheet. All that's left to do is assemble the gift. Just place a baking mix and a spatula inside the oven mitt and add a pretty bow. And that's it. This gift is ready to give. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more projects you can make with your Cricut, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so you'll get notified each time I post something new.